Hello and post Merry Christmas. It is the day after Christmas. I'm getting together what I sold, which wasn't that much over Christmas Day, but it was something. And these are the two lots that sold. I sold this lot of Grammy nominee CDs. There's 13 of them, sold for $20 plus shipping. This is one of those mini lots, CD lots that I talked about. People do buy those because there's a lot of obviously very popular songs on there over the years. This is from 2017 all the way back to the 90s. There's stuff from 96, 95. So keep that in mind. If you get a bunch of those, you can sell those as a lot on eBay. My biggest sale in terms of quantity and profit was this huge lot of 36 books. They are all what are they called? They have these inserts in them. Well, some of them do. They are the International Collectors Library. That's what they're called. Remember when I got these as a donation, guys? And I had tons of books stacked up? Well, there's 36 of these. Some of them individually can go for decent money, but none of these individually were worth selling. But there are a handful here and there. I did sell one or two of them. I can't remember exactly that went for good money. But as a lot, you can sell these for good amount. So 36 books. I think it's like around 40 plus pounds worth of books. I'm going to put in two different boxes. We'll see. I think two boxes. Because I don't like the one box to be too heavy. And I sold it for, I took an offer. You ready? Drum roll. It's a good amount. $225 plus shipping. So $225 sale. Just got to pack it up, ship it out. These are the kind of things I talk about, guys. Buying these individually to create a lot is not worth it. But if you do free book pickups, if you do big bulk buys, if you are doing pallets or mixed media, like pallets or gaylords of books only, you're going to come across stuff like this. So just keep that in mind that certain books, if you have a ton of them together, you can sell them for good money. So that was a nice sale over the Christmas break for sure. I also sold this book, CIA and American Labor, the subversion of the AFL-CIO's foreign policy, for $39.99 plus shipping. So be on the lookout for these kind of older books. This was actually in my second bookstore, just sitting on the shelf. No one was going to buy it, and I listed it on eBay. Sold for $40. Okay, so I went to the thrift store before Christmas, actually on the 23rd and the 24th. And this row here is from one thrift store, and the top row up there is from another. And I spent $14 and change on those on the top, and $14 and change down here. Anyway, $23 on the other. It was a total of like $36 between both of them. Almost all of them are going into my retail store, and one of them, which is up there, is going on eBay. Hopefully the one that's going on eBay will pay for both of the thrift store buys, because here, I'll share it with you. So this is a sealed copy of Turn It Up, celebration of the electric guitar. And as you can see, it's sealed. Still got the white sticker on the top there that talks about what it is. This one is only 3 copies on eBay currently. And there's a used copy that's $32, free shipping. And then there is one that's, believe it or not, has no photo. It's going for $200. And there's another one that has a photo that it's new, going for like $56 free shipping. And nothing has sold in the last 90 days. So I'm going to price it at $39.99 plus shipping, taking offers and running it at a 3% promotional rate, which will give it a little bit of a boost in the search results. And it is, considering there's no sales in the last 90 days, it is not obviously super sought after. However, the $32 copy is used and the case is damaged. And I think there's only a picture of the cover.
So I'm going to take pictures of it. Obviously, I can't open it up, but mine's a new copy, and there's nothing moving around inside. The disc is not moving around, anything like that. So we'll see. Excuse me, if it does end up selling and how much I get for it. But again, even if I get like 20-25 bucks, that's going to cover most of, more than half of the cost for both of these. So I'm still happy with that. And if it does take a long time to sell, I'll still make money off of the rest of this, because I found a good amount of video games that will go in my store. This one here, PS3. Is that Aragorn's Quest? I'm gonna have that, sell that for $5 in my store. Colossal, which is a strange movie, but if you've seen it, on Blu-ray, sell it for $5 in the store. And then I have the box set collection of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, which is goes for on eBay. The cheapest was like $14. I think it was $13.99 free shipping. So it's $14 and up on eBay. I'm gonna sell it for $7 in my store. And then I have The Father's Daughter, which is an older movie, black and white movie, that I'm going to sell for $6 in my store, and it goes for around $12-13 on eBay. Now, the thing you want to look for is KL, excuse me, KL Studio Classics, which is Kino Lorber. Look for that brand, that KL on the spine, and Kino Lorber on the packaging, because a lot of those will be more rare titles and tend to go for more money, which is the case for this. Obviously, this is not a big dollar one. It's not like a $30, $40, $50 one you can sell for on eBay, but you can still sell it for like around $15 on eBay. But in my store, I'll sell it for $6, and it's rare. Also picked up Bones. Picked up these two, but this one here, Bones, is the 9th season, which I believe is the last season of Bones. And it's sealed. So I already have a sealed Bones, I think season 3, I'm not sure. But the later seasons are always worth more money, almost always worth more money, especially if they're sealed. So I'm going to keep this with my sealed TV box sets that I am accumulating to build, really, really higher profit, complete TV set series. And so that's what that one's going to do. I could put it in my store, but I think that it makes more sense to continue to build those sets. And then here's the other ones that I bought, a bunch of video games, which is awesome that they had some. This, and here's the funny thing about this. This one here, this Xbox One racing game of the year, it's Forza Motorsport 5 is the disc only. However, this disc was inside of I don't know, one of these. Oh, it was this one. It was inside of this one, I believe. So they didn't realize there were 2 discs in there, so I got 2 for 1. So that was a really good find. I'm going to sell that for $4 on in my store. Wii, Thrillville, Off the Rails. These all have the manuals. My Sims, Sky Heroes. Then I have Wii Boogie, and then I have this really cool one, PlayStation 2. Airblade, which I'm going to sell for $6 in my store. This is complete, has the manual. When you come across PlayStation 2s, and of course 1s, you typically, a lot of them can be worth some decent money. Obviously, some are worth way more, but the older the video games, more of a chance that you're actually going to find something that's going for good money. But as I've said before, I put almost all of the video games I come across into my store, unless it's a really high dollar video game that I can get a lot more money for on eBay, because I want to have a good selection in my store and, continue to build the reputation for that. This is sealed copy of 12 Rounds. I'm going to sell it for $5 in my store with John Cena. Do you remember this TV show, My Two Dads? This has 10 episodes. I'm going to sell it for $5. It is sealed. I remember this show. I remember watching it. And I would have watched it if it hadn't been sealed. I probably would have taken a look at it. Shot in the Heart, which I have not sold. I don't think I've ever had it in my store, for $4. Again, sealed. These are all from the thrift store. This one is sealed, New York, New York, with Robert De Niro and Liza Minnelli. But the disc is moving around in there, which I can't stand when that happens, which means it came loose from the tray. This one selling for $3. Indiscreet, Ingrid Bergman and Cary Grant. That's a really cool older movie, so I picked that one up. This one I'd never seen before, a Will Ferrell movie from 2011 called Casa de mi Padre. So that's going to go with the rest of the Will Ferrell DVDs that I have here. Those are all Will Ferrell's, and I didn't even know about this one. And then the last one, which I haven't come across before, is called An Ideal Husband, which has all these people. What is her name? Minnie Driver. It has Julianne Moore, etc. So these are good pickups for me in the store. And if you're only selling online, then chances are you might not have bought any of these. But for me, they're great pickups. And again, building those sealed box sets of TV shows, those can be worth a lot of money. If you get every single sealed all seasons of Bones sealed, you can definitely get some good money for that. Turns out there's 12 seasons of Bones. I just looked it up. So yeah, there's 12. And the individual seasons, but together as a whole, are going for like $50 to $60 plus shipping on eBay. So it's not a super valuable, compared to others, super valuable set, but nonetheless can still be worth some good money. That actually makes me reconsider whether I should build this one or not. We'll see, but I do come across a lot of sealed TV box sets. All right, guys, that's it for today. It is the day after Christmas, and it's been super slow. Not surprisingly, I had a customer come in earlier, a repeat customer, but it has been slow today, but there's still a lot more time. We'll see if we get many people in. But I've got a lot of stuff to do in the store in terms of sorting and organizing and whatnot, so that's good. I can continue to plow through a lot of stuff and get to a point to where I can start organizing my space back here. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you had a good Christmas. See you in the next video. Take care.